My beloved child, listen to me with the ears of your soul, because what I am about to reveal is not just another ordinary message, it is a divine warning, a heavenly notice, a final call that carries with it the weight of truth. You may think you stumbled here by chance, but I tell you, nothing in your life happens by accident. The very fact that your eyes are on these words right now is a sign that the universe has conspired to bring you into alignment with this revelation. You must not skip this, not even for a second, for what is being revealed to you has the power to shift your destiny forever. Right now, a hidden truth that has been locked away is being uncovered, and it is connected to your very own blood, your sister. What she has done in the shadows is now coming to light, and ignoring this would be the greatest mistake of your life. You feel that strange heaviness in your chest, don't you? That silent voice inside that whispers something is not right. That is your spirit alerting you, urging you to stay, to listen, to receive. Because once you hear this revelation, you will never look at your life the same again. For too long, secrets have been hidden in the darkness, but God's light pierces all shadows, and now that light is shining directly on your sister's hidden actions. This is not a small matter, my child. This revelation will shake the ground beneath your feet. You may think, why me? Why now? Why such urgency? Because heaven has declared that time is running out. This is the final notice, the last chance before everything shifts. You are standing at a crossroad where one decision can alter not just your future, but the lives of everyone connected to you. That is why God is not whispering anymore, He is declaring with thunder, with urgency, your sister's hidden actions are being uncovered. Pay attention, because this changes everything. Now pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel your heart beating faster. That is not fear, my child, that is awakening. Something in your spirit knows that these words are not random. Your soul recognizes truth when it hears it. And the truth is this: your sister has been carrying something, whether a secret, a betrayal, or a choice that affects you directly, and heaven is done allowing it to stay hidden. The truth always rises, and it has reached the surface now. But here is the question you must ask yourself: are you ready to handle what is coming? Because not everyone is prepared for the weight of revelation. Many ask for clarity, but few are ready to face it when it arrives. Yet God has chosen you for this very moment, because He knows you are stronger than you believe, wiser than you realize, and braver than you feel. Close your eyes for a second and imagine this: a locked door that has been sealed for years. Behind that door are truths you were never meant to see until now. Slowly, the lock begins to break. You hear it click. The door creaks open. And suddenly, the light pours in, revealing everything that was once in the dark. That is what is happening right now in your life. That is what this message is doing, it is opening the door. Do you see how your spirit leans closer, hungry for the next word? That is because deep down, you know this message was designed for you. Not for someone else. Not for the person scrolling past. But for you. That is why God has interrupted your day, your routine, your thoughts. He wants your full attention. He wants you to know that this revelation about your sister is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to free you. Think carefully, my beloved child. How many times in your life have you felt betrayed, confused, left wondering why certain things didn't add up? How many sleepless nights have you carried the burden of unanswered questions? And every time you asked, why, the silence only grew louder. But now that silence is being broken. The answers are finally here. The weight is being lifted. And yes, it is heavy, but truth is always worth carrying, for it sets you free. Do not misunderstand, this is not a call to hate or to judge. It is a call to awareness. When God uncovers hidden things, it is not to shame but to awaken. He does this because He loves you too much to let you live in deception. And that is why He is showing you your sister's hidden actions now. Not later. Not next month. But right here, right now, as you read these words. Do you feel the urgency? Do you sense the divine fire burning through these sentences? That is heaven's confirmation. And yet, my child, this is only the beginning. You are stepping into the first layer of a deeper revelation. Like peeling back layers of an onion, truth is revealed piece by piece until the core is exposed. You cannot stop halfway, you must keep going until the end, because everything is connected. Your sister's actions are not just hers alone. They ripple through your life, your destiny, your future. What she has hidden affects you more than you know. But take heart, because even in the middle of this storm, God has a plan. He never exposes without purpose. He never reveals without redemption. So even as the truth comes forth, there is a blessing hidden within it, a blessing you cannot yet see but will soon understand. Think about this: the very thing meant to harm you will turn into the very thing that elevates you. What was hidden in darkness will push you into light. What was meant to break you will actually make you unshakable. That is the irony of divine revelation. It looks painful at first, but in the end, it brings you closer to freedom than you've ever been. So stay with me, my beloved child. Do not scroll away, do not let distraction steal this moment. For as long as your eyes remain here, heaven is pouring wisdom into your spirit. And soon, you will not just hear about this revelation, you will experience it. You will see the signs, you will feel the shift, and your spirit will confirm, this was real. This was for me. This was the final notice. And when that moment comes, you will not be afraid. You will not run. You will stand tall, knowing that God Himself prepared you, warned you, and strengthened you for this very hour. Remember this: revelation is not the end. It is the beginning of transformation. So hold on, because this is only part one of the message. The deeper layers are coming, and they will open your eyes wider than you have ever imagined. Keep listening, keep watching, because what is being revealed about your sister will not only change your life, it will change the course of everything around you. And when you feel this truth stirring in your soul, if you believe that this message has spoken directly to you, then remember to support it, to give back, to sow into what has blessed you. Your support keeps this word alive, spreading to others who desperately need it too. If this has touched you, if you feel the fire burning within you, don't forget to use the super thanks option at the end of this video. It is your way of saying, I receive this. I stand in faith. I am ready for what God is revealing. My beloved child, do not think for a second that what you heard in the first part was the full story. No, what you have received so far is only the surface, the opening of the door. The true weight of this revelation is still unfolding, and the deeper you go, the more your spirit will understand why heaven has chosen this exact moment to uncover your sister's hidden actions. You must realize something powerful: secrets do not die, they only sleep. They lie in the shadows, waiting for the right time to awaken. And when God decides that time is now, nothing in heaven or earth can stop the truth from rising. This is the hour where hidden things are being exposed. This is the hour when lies crumble and light triumphs. And your sister's hidden actions are at the very center of this divine unveiling. Feel this with your spirit: the energy around you is shifting. You sense that strange pull, that undeniable urge to keep listening, because something inside knows the answer you've been waiting for is finally here. For too long, you have carried silent questions. For too long, you have wondered about strange patterns in your life, things that did not make sense, behaviors that felt off, words that never aligned with actions. You may not have been able to explain it, but deep down, you felt it: something was being concealed. And now, my beloved child, God says enough. No more lies. No more masks. No more confusion. The curtain is falling, and behind it stands the truth in full light. Your sister's hidden actions are being revealed because they are connected to your destiny. This is not about punishment, this is about alignment. The truth is setting you free so that you can finally step into the life you were meant to live. But hear me clearly: revelation is not easy. It shakes, it rattles, it demands courage. It will test your heart in ways you never thought possible. But do not be afraid, because the same God who is uncovering this truth is the God who is protecting you, strengthening you, and guiding you through it. You will not walk into this storm alone. You will walk with divine fire in your soul. Imagine this, a mirror covered in dust. For years, no one has wiped it clean. You look into it but only see blurred outlines, faint shapes. But now, the dust is being swept away. Slowly, piece by piece, the mirror clears, and what was hidden becomes visible. This is what heaven is doing with your life right now, wiping away the dust, removing the cover, revealing what has always been there but hidden from your eyes. Think back for a moment. Have there been times when you felt your sister's words didn't match her actions? Times when promises were made but broken? Times when you sensed her walking one path but pretending to walk another? These were not your imagination. These were signs, quiet whispers of truth that your spirit detected but your mind could not fully grasp. And now heaven confirms, you were not wrong. You were never wrong. Your discernment was right all along. Do you feel the goosebumps rising on your skin right now? That is not coincidence. That is your spirit resonating with this truth. That is heaven's way of confirming, this message is for you, directly, specifically, intentionally. You are not just another listener, you are the chosen receiver of this revelation. But let me tell you something important, this revelation will not only expose your sister's hidden actions, it will also expose the hidden strength inside of you. For too long, you have underestimated yourself. For too long, you have doubted your worth. But when truth rises, it does not rise alone, it brings with it courage, clarity, and unshakable confidence. When this revelation is fully unveiled, you will not just see your sister differently, you will see yourself differently. Understand this, every hidden action carries a consequence. Every secret has an echo. And the echo of your sister's actions has been resounding in your life, even when you didn't realize it. That is why certain doors remained closed. That is why certain blessings were delayed. Because deception creates blockages. But now that truth is breaking forth, the blockages are being removed. The chains are being shattered. And freedom is rushing toward you like a mighty river. My beloved child, do not fear the uncovering. Do not tremble at the revelation. For what is revealed may shock you, but it will not destroy you. Instead, it will position you for the greatest breakthrough of your life. The very thing that once held you back will now propel you forward. The very secret that once bound you will now release you into destiny.hk. Can you feel it? Can you sense the shift already beginning, even as you read these words? That is because revelation does not wait, it activates the moment you receive it. Your life is already being rearranged. The heavens are already aligning in your favor. What your sister thought would remain hidden forever is now the very key that unlocks your future. But listen closely, this is not the time to react with anger. This is not the time to let bitterness take root. Revelation is not given for revenge, it is given for redemption. You must rise above emotions and see the bigger picture. God is not just uncovering your sister's actions for you to know, He is uncovering them so that healing, truth, and transformation can finally take place. This moment is sacred. This moment is divine. That is why heaven made sure you would not scroll away. That is why, even now, you are still here, listening, leaning in, receiving. Because your soul recognizes the weight of what is happening. This is not entertainment. This is not coincidence. This is divine appointment. And I promise you, my beloved child, if you stay with me through this entire journey, if you walk with me through every layer of this revelation, by the time you reach the final part, your life will not look the same. You will have clarity where there was confusion, strength where there was weakness, and peace where there was turmoil. So let the revelation continue. Let the truth unfold layer by layer, moment by moment. Do not resist it. Do not doubt it. For you are standing in the flow of destiny, and nothing can stop what God has ordained. And when you feel the truth touching your spirit, when you know this message was meant for you, remember to give back. Remember to keep this fire alive so it can reach others who need it. Do not forget to use the super thanks option at the end of this video. It is not just support, it is an act of faith, a declaration that says, I receive this revelation, I stand in agreement, I am ready for transformation. My beloved child, stay with me closely, because now the revelation grows heavier. What has been hinted at before is now being unwrapped in greater detail. Heaven is peeling back the veil, and the hidden actions of your sister are no longer whispers, they are becoming clear declarations. And as you receive this truth, you will feel both the weight of shock and the power of freedom. You must understand, what is revealed in the dark cannot remain silent when heaven calls it forth. Every action has a spiritual echo, and these echoes have reached the throne of God. That is why this moment is so urgent, so sacred. The truth is not coming tomorrow, not next year, it is happening now, in real time, as you open your spirit to this message. Think carefully, my beloved child, why would God wait until now to show you this? Why not earlier? Why not later? Because there is an appointed time for revelation. Seeds planted in secret eventually rise to the surface. And the appointed time for your sister's secrets to rise is now. This is why you are hearing these words at this exact moment. This is not coincidence, it is divine timing. Perhaps you have noticed strange things, sudden tension in the atmosphere, words spoken but never explained, feelings of distance that made no sense. Perhaps you have carried a quiet ache, wondering why the bond that should have been pure has felt clouded. These were signs, my child. Signs of hidden actions operating in the background of your life. And now heaven says, no more. The signs are becoming full revelation. But do not fear. What is uncovered is not uncovered to break you, it is uncovered to release you. What was hidden is now being used as a stepping stone. The very secrets that tried to limit you will be the very truths that push you higher. Because revelation is never meant to leave you in weakness, it is designed to activate your strength. Picture this, a house built on sand. From the outside, it looks strong, secure, complete. But deep down, beneath the surface, the foundation is weak. One storm comes, and the truth is revealed, the house cannot stand. In the same way, hidden actions build weak foundations. They may look secure for a season, but when God sends the storm of revelation, everything is exposed. And now, the foundation around you is being tested. But do not worry, the truth will not crush you. Instead, it will give you the strength to rebuild on solid ground. My beloved child, there is something powerful you need to realize, you are not the victim in this story, you are the chosen one. The reason heaven is revealing your sister's hidden actions to you and not to someone else is because you have been chosen as the carrier of truth. You have the spiritual maturity to handle it. You have the courage to face it. And you have the strength to rise above it. But there will be moments when emotions try to overwhelm you. There will be moments when the weight of revelation feels too heavy. In those moments, remember this, God never reveals without purpose. He never uncovers without a plan. If He is showing you this, it is because He is also equipping you with everything you need to walk through it. Close your eyes and let your spirit see this image, a torch in complete darkness. One flame is enough to push away the shadows. In the same way, this revelation is the torch in your life. It may seem small at first, but its light will grow. And as it grows, it will remove the power of every lie, every hidden thing, every deception that has tried to hold you captive. Do you feel the urgency pressing against your heart right now? That is heaven knocking. That is the Spirit saying, pay attention. This is for you. Many will scroll away. Many will ignore. But not you. You are here because you are chosen, because you are ready, because this revelation is designed to shift your destiny forever. And yes, beloved, it may hurt to know the truth. It may sting to realize what has been happening behind your back. But would you rather live in a sweet lie or a hard truth? Lies keep you bound, but truth sets you free. And heaven loves you too much to let you remain bound any longer. That is why this is your final notice. This is the last warning before everything changes. So what do you do now? You open your heart. You prepare your spirit. You allow the truth to enter, even if it shakes you. You receive it with courage, knowing that beyond the pain lies freedom, beyond the shock lies destiny, and beyond the revelation lies blessing. But do not stop here, my beloved child. Do not walk away halfway through the journey. Because what is coming in the next stage of this revelation will shake the very ground beneath your feet. It will connect dots you never thought connected. It will explain the questions you carried for years. And it will finally give you the clarity you have been crying out for. Stay with me. Hold on tightly. Let the revelation continue to unfold. Because when it is all said and done, you will look back and realize that this was not a moment of destruction, it was the beginning of your transformation. And when this message reaches your soul, when you feel the fire of truth burning inside you, remember to honor it. Remember to give back. Remember to activate your faith with action. Do not forget to use the super thanks option at the end of this video, because when you support the message, you keep the fire alive, not just for yourself, but for countless others who need this same revelation. My beloved child, take a deep breath before you move further, because what I am about to release now will shake you to your core. The veil is not just lifting, it is being torn apart. The hidden actions of your sister are no longer whispers in the wind, they are now like thunder rolling across the sky. The time of guessing is over, the time of pretending is finished, and the hour of truth is here. Do you feel your chest tightening as you read this? That is not fear, it is anticipation. Your spirit already knows that what is being said is real. You have felt it for years, but you could never prove it. You sensed something beneath the surface, yet no one believed you. But now, heaven itself is standing as witness. God is declaring, what has been done in the dark will not remain hidden. What was concealed will now be uncovered. Think back, my beloved child, to the countless moments when you doubted yourself. You wondered, am I imagining things? Am I overthinking? But you were not. Those instincts, those sudden chills, those uneasy silences, they were signals. Divine alerts. Your spirit was being prepared long before this moment, so that when the revelation arrived, you would recognize it immediately. And now it has arrived. The truth is this, your sister's hidden actions have been affecting your path far more than you realize. They have touched your relationships, your opportunities, your blessings. Invisible strings have been pulling against you, and you wondered why progress felt slow, why doors seemed closed, why peace felt distant. It was not weakness on your part, it was interference caused by what was hidden. But here is the miracle, once revelation comes, interference breaks. Once the truth is spoken, lies lose their power. Chains that once held you down begin to snap. And that is what is happening right now, even as your eyes remain on these words. You are not just reading, you are experiencing deliverance. Can you feel the atmosphere shifting? It's as if a weight you've carried silently for years is being lifted piece by piece. That is because heaven's light is shining into places that were once dark. And every shadow that once controlled your story is dissolving. But my beloved child, understand this, the revelation is not only about your sister's actions, it is about what they unlock in you. Because once you know the truth, you are free to step into your destiny without chains. You will no longer move in confusion. You will no longer wander in silence. You will walk with clarity, authority, and unshakable faith. Do you see how powerful this is? The very thing that once tried to harm you will be the very thing that makes you unstoppable. The hidden actions that once limited you are now becoming the reason you rise. This is the irony of heaven's justice, what was meant for evil is always turned for good. Picture this, a seed planted deep underground. For a long time, it remains hidden, unseen, unknown. But eventually, it breaks through the soil. It rises toward the light. And when it does, nothing can push it back down again. This is what the truth is doing in your life right now. It has been hidden like a seed, but now it is breaking through. And once it rises, it cannot be buried again. But listen closely, because here is the warning. When revelation comes, it demands responsibility. You cannot pretend you don't know. You cannot go back to the way things were. Once truth is seen, it cannot be unseen. And heaven is holding you accountable, not to hurt you, but to guide you into your true path. That is why God has chosen you, beloved. Because He knows you are capable of carrying this truth. He knows you are ready to rise above confusion. He knows you are the one who will not run away, but will stand in the fire and come out purified, stronger than ever before. And I tell you this, the fire is here. The fire of revelation is burning. It is consuming every lie, every deception, every false mask that your sister's hidden actions tried to build. And when the fire clears, only the truth will remain. You will see clearly. You will know deeply. And you will walk freely. Do you realize how rare this moment is? Many people live their whole lives in deception, never knowing the truth until it's too late. But God loves you so much that He refused to let that happen to you. He intervened. He stopped you in your tracks. He placed this final notice directly in front of your eyes so that you could be free now, not later. That is why you cannot scroll away. That is why you cannot ignore this. Because ignoring this revelation would be like walking back into a burning house after God already pulled you out. You cannot go back. You must move forward. And here is the greatest promise of all: once this revelation is fully revealed, blessings that were blocked will flow. Opportunities that were delayed will rush in. Peace that felt impossible will fill your life like a river. Because truth doesn't just expose, it restores. It doesn't just reveal, it heals. It doesn't just break, it builds again, stronger than before. So, my beloved child, let your heart stay open. Let your soul stay awake. You are standing at the edge of the greatest shift of your life. And the next part of this revelation, the final unveiling, will bring everything together in a way you cannot even imagine. Stay with me. Hold on tightly. Because what is coming in the next part will not only uncover your sister's hidden actions, but it will reveal the divine purpose behind why it all happened. You will see the hand of God weaving even the painful truths into a beautiful destiny. And when that moment comes, when your spirit leaps with confirmation and your heart burns with faith, remember to act. Remember to give. Remember to seal this revelation with your faith. Do not forget to use the super thanks option at the end of this video, as your declaration that says, I receive this truth. I stand in alignment. I am ready for the final revelation.